You know that it's fun to go out, except I never leave my house. I'm either at work or home, and it seems kind of pathetic just drinking alone. So if you got nothing going on, have some drinks with Ron.
Hello and welcome to Drinks with Ron, Super Bowl edition. Just got finished watching the Super Bowl. Pretty good game, Eli winning his second one. I have an intense urge to talk fantasy football right now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to fight myself off on that one. You see, it is a Super Bowl, and it is a big deal. Still have my Steelers jersey on, even though we didn't make it this year, because that's what you do when you're a fan. Another thing you do is you drink a lot of whiskey, and sometimes you cut your facial hair in a manner that renders you ridiculous looking. Such as I have here, looking like some sort of neo-hamburglar with the thing going, you know, rubble. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to shave this off in the morning when I wake up and I'm completely sober and I see what I look like. But for now, I'm kind of liking it because, to me, I kind of look like the devil. Like, check this look out. Like, alright, I'll put it this way. Like, your car breaks down. You're going down the interstate, you blow a tire outside of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you have to pull over and get a room in some sleazy-looking motel. And you go out to get some ice so you can have a drink, make your night a little bit better, and on your way to the ice machine, you say to yourself out loud, I'd sell my soul for a working car. And right as you do, a man in a ripped-up terry cloth robe and turned-up mustache, carrying a drink in his hand, steps out from the shadows and says, I'm able to arrange that for you. You might not want to take his deal. You might have to consider his origins, is all I'm saying. But I want to stick with the NFL theme. And I think tonight, I'm going to bust out the Cabin Still Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Not a bad drink. I've had it before. A very good low to mid-range bourbon. It definitely ranked in my contest of a low to mid-range bourbon champion. Finished near the top 5. Speaking of the top 5 and my intense need to talk football, I've combined the two and I've come up with a list of my top 5 favorite NFL player names. And before I get into this, I will have to make an honorable mention. Honorable mention is Macho Harris. Why honorable? Because it is technically not really his name. He was born Victor Harris, Jr. So not his real name. We'll give him honorable mention, and we will start at number 5 with Glover Quinn. Not sure why it's my 5th favorite NFL name, but Glover is awfully close to Grover, and if you have a Muppet connection like I do, Glover Quinn will easily make your top 5. Moving on to number 4, one of my new favorites, Sabby Piscatelli. I love hearing that. Switching to NFL Red Zone and hearing interception by Sabby Piscatelli. Sabby born Sabatino Piscatelli. One of my favorites. And on to number 3, Styles G. White. When you hear that name, it just conjures this image. I just see a big 6'3", 275-pound black dude in a straight white suit, black tie, dark glasses, rolling out of a sweet limo, you know? Styles G. White. It sounds almost pimpish, and I love it. He wasn't actually going to make the list because not his real name, born Gregory Alfonso White, but had his name legally changed to Styles with a Z. Yeah? You see what I'm saying? Styles G. White. Legally his name, thus number 3 on my list with the pimpish name. Number 2, Frosty Rucker. You mean Styles with a Z, nothing like Frosty with 2 E's. Frostee. And if you think Styles G sounded pimpish, Frosty Rucker sounds like something that you would have to pay for. Frosty Rucker sounds like something that involves a tray of ice cubes, a prostitute, and the anus. I don't know, you link those 3 things in your mind and make your own joke, but I'm just saying, in my head, a Frosty Rucker sounds like about a $40 transaction. But moving on to number 1, my favorite NFL name, Captain Munnerlyn, safety for the Jaguars. Captain. And I'm actually going to have to go to the Wikipedia page, because when I did my research on that, I was loving it. It goes like this. When asked why his name is Captain, he said, "My mama promised my grandmama that she could name the last child. I was the boy of the family and she named me Captain. Her great-grandfather was named Captain, so I got named after my great-great-grandfather. My sisters and brothers have normal names, and he is named Captain Munnerlyn after his great-grandfather, who was a ship's captain." Absolutely fabulous. So, have a glass of Cabin Still, celebrate the Super Bowl, my goofy, fiendish upturned mustache, and my 5 favorite NFL names. So for Drinks with Ron, a glass of Cabin Still on the rocks, and some great names. I salute you in high definition.